Jai Guruji, I would like to share my satsang about the candle, the jyot. So, on going to Guruji regularly, one day Guruji said, "Tu mere saroop ke aage, tu jyot jalaya kar, ghee ka jyot." So, I used to religiously, routinely, and there was something meanwhile I was asking him for, which was not being granted. So I, meanwhile, joined Buddhism also in the interim period, and I also was a little disturbed going to Guruji, so I withdrew. I think not completely, but I kind of, if he said, first of all, I used to go 7 days a week, which was initially the case, and then he tapered it himself to 3 times a week, and I used to go then maybe once a week or once every 10 days. Because of my bone of contention with him. Basically, him not granting me what I wanted. So routinely, I would light the diya, and one particular morning, the diya didn't light. So I used many matchsticks, and it still wouldn't light. I added more ghee, it still wouldn't light. And I literally finished the entire matchbox. And the last matchstick, I just angrily, with frustration, threw in the air, just tossed it up in the air. And I said, and my words were exactly, "Ke Guruji, aap mujhe bhool gaye ho, and you don't love me." So I then said this, and I went into my bathroom. I came out, and I saw the jyot lit, tall, bright, and I was astonished. I thought, how is this even possible? And then I rang up my friend, my Guru sister, who used to accompany me. We used to go together most evenings to Guruji. So I rang her, shared the incident with her, and she said, let's go today. Let's go to Guruji. He used to sit in Empire Estate in Chota Mandir. And as we both walked in, we were standing in the queue to take, to Matha Teko. And then he sees me from a distance and he says, "Fir, jyot jal gayi, tusi pool jade ho, Rab nahi poolda." So this is how our small-minded, we are so small-minded, and it is sometimes we lose the faith, or we lose that trust that Guruji is, rectifying our lives or reforming our situations, whatever it may be, because each one of us is going through some struggle, some strife, and it seems like there's deadlocks and there seems like the needle is not moving, but everything happens in His time. So it is imperative to hold on to that trust. It's not easy. It's like, even if a father or a mother or parent denies us something, it is his denials, his delays are not his denials, and it is important to keep the faith. So like I've learned over many years, I think the best prayer is asking him, "Guruji, apne charnon mein rakhna," because that way then we cannot falter. We know that we are sitting in His fold and He is taking care of us, He's guiding us, He's guarding us, He's protecting us, and He's rewriting our script. See, when things go wrong with us in our lives, it's nothing to do with Guruji. Guruji is not retributive, He's reformative. It is important to understand, which I've understood today, that it is all our karmic journey, and it is the result of our bad karmas, that the seeds of our bad karma that we have sown, not only in this lifetime, but maybe in different incarnations. And we are so blessed that it is in this incarnation that we're able to expiate our karmas with His grace. And by just being in His fold, He is enabling us. So He is reformative. He is just showering His grace on us. The rest of the karmic drama which we have only created is what is playing out. It is nothing to do with his intervention of good or bad. When he intervenes only for the good, to reduce the intensity and the duration of our karma. And he can make the impossible possible truly. I mean, there were things which were not written in my destiny, as he had only said. He said certain things were not in your destiny, but I have granted them to you. But be patient and be persevering. It is imperative for all of us to understand that janmo janmo ki humne ye karam banaye hain, so it is important to be patient. Sabr rakhna, sabr rakhiye, fikr nahi karna, shukr karo, zikr karo. And zikr means, which I have again learned. I mean, I'm just sharing what I have personally learned over these years. And I'm still learning. There's so much to learn. There's a notion of knowledge out there, which Guruji only showers upon us with the right time, when we are ready to receive. As they say, when the student is ready, the teacher appears, and then the teacher teaches. And sometimes the lessons are hard, and they are not imbibed immediately. They take time. So the seed that Guruji maybe sowed within me many years ago, when he said, "Ik chup so kya man hoy changa, nalke da pani vi ganga," ya padya kar, autobiography of a yogi, or Shipran. So I did not do it immediately, but today I understand the importance and the parallels which I draw from reading those books to Guruji's journey and Guruji's grace on us. It kind of gives us clarity and demystifies the truths of the universe. So it is, these readings, to read is also, I think, something which is incredible, because we draw so much of wisdom through books, and particularly those books which Guruji has recommended. There are many good ones. I mean, many masters, many lives also enabled me to understand, my own insecurities and the fact that I may not have carried them from this lifetime, but maybe some other lifetime, because we were very deep-rooted, extremely deep-rooted. So I think I was born with them, and then I carried them until I surrendered them to Guruji. Ke Guruji, please eradicate my fear. So yes, ask for the real thing that builds your character. Like he used to say, material cheeze nahi mango, because wo to maine aapko deni hai. He will never leave us in scarcity. He will always shower us with abundance. Abundance of what? Only he knows. It's what each soul needs, actually, as opposed to what we want. So wants are endless. Needs are, he knows. Like my soul needs that nourishment of wisdom and of knowledge. I'm hungry for knowledge. I want to take gyan. And don't be, and I've also learned, I mean, I'm no one to summon anything, but I've also learned through him to take gyan wherever I can draw it from. It could be any book, could be any person, any individual. He may not be a Guruji's follower. It could be Dalai Lama. It could be Mother Teresa. Jahan gyan mile, imbibe it, assimilate it, take it. It is the gift from God, ultimately. The lamps are many, but the light is one. So एक ही ज्योत से वो knowledge आती है, वो wisdom आती है. Whether it's the Bible, like the Bible teaches us, let go and let God. So this is something I've learned from the Bible. So let go. And Guruji used to say, surrender kar jao. Chhad do apne control. Relinquish control. And surrender all your issues to him. Don't try and control anything, which I've learned personally. And I can only share what I've truly learned. I've relinquished control. When my daughter was met with the accident, of course I was disturbed. I'm a mother. And I surrendered it though. I said, Guruji, aapne hi uska surgery karna, aapne hi dhyan rakhna uska. Please cure her. Of course, I asked for her health and the restoration of her vision. So I do pray for health, because health hai to wealth hai. And health is the truest wealth. Health hai to sab kuch hai. Kehte na, jaan hai to jahan hai. So ask for the real deal. Ke Guruji, apne charnon mein rakhna. Then we draw wisdom from his charan. अपनी मत जब छोड़ देते हैं, जब मत्था टेकते हैं, अपनी मत छोड़ो, उनकी मत लो. Then we really live in alignment with his wisdom and his teachings and the way he wants us to live. I think that's so beautiful, which he's made me aware of my own flaws, my own shortcomings, and my own weaknesses. There's so many. I mean, I feel that, I'm not just trying to be humble here, but I feel I have so many shortcomings. He's really shown me the mirror. And, I just pray that Guruji make me a good person, a better person, and eradicate and eliminate all my fears and insecurities. Like he converts energies, right? So let him convert my fear into faith and my insecurities into a sense of deep security, and let my hand always be a giving one and not a receiving one. I only want to receive from him, but let me give to mankind what he has given me. And whatever he gives me, I want to give out to mankind. That is the kind of sentiment which I would like to live with. So these things I ask of Guruji, and I ask of Guruji to make me a medium of his expression and an instrument of his purpose, because otherwise life is futile, life is in vain. There is no meaning to life. As I asked him one day, I said, Guruji, life का अर्थ क्या है? कहते कुछ नहीं. हंस के बोले, गुरुजी कुछ नहीं नीता, टाइम पास है, चंगे कर्म कर लो, किसी को मतलब हार्म नहीं करो, अगर किसी को हेल्प नहीं कर सकते तो बट गॉड हेल्प दोज हु हेल्प देमसेल्व्स. सो अपने आप के अंदर को झांको, just lift the mirror, see honestly with integrity who we are, and just work on that. And the rest, really, the biggest, the highest, the most supreme prayer is Mehra wale saiya rakhi channa de kol. I really have learned this just in recent times. पहले समझ ही नहीं आती थी. शॉपिंग लिस्ट मैं भी ले जाती थी गुरुजी के पास अपनी, कि ये ठीक कर दो गुरुजी, बच्चों का यूनिवर्सिटी एडमिशन करा दो, मेरा मुझे अच्छा घर दिला दो, मुझे सब कुछ चाहिए. I mean, I just wanted everything. And today I have everything with his grace. And now I realize that it's like he's given me that contentment. Now, Guruji, just make me truly an instrument of your purpose and an expression, medium of your expression, truly. Because I have it all now. It's like my cup is now overflowing. Now let it overflow with wisdom, gyan, and seva. Whatever seva you want me to do, be of service to mankind, to the universe. So mantra jap bhi kijiye. I'm just, the last note is, I think the mantra jap has enabled me to cleanse all the filth within, because it does clean the vessel or of our physical. So Om Namah Shivaya, Shivji Sada Sahai, is the most powerful, I feel, the most potent mantra that Guruji has given us. It cannot be undermined. So just keep reciting that, and stay in his space and stay in his fold. Rakhi Charna Deko. Jai Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. As always, thank you, Varsha. Thank you, Sangaji. Jai Guruji.